Also, we have Dante Lucchese on the call here today. Dante's out of Southern California. He's got a unique perspective because he has many years experience actually as a commercial insurance professional. And, Dante, I know you've got a pretty amazing story today on a couple of different examples of what Impact has done for some of your clients. I'd love to have you introduce yourself, share a little about who you are and, why you love Impact. And, thank you for sharing the examples you're going to share with us here today.
All right. Well, thank you. Hi, my name's Dante Lucchese. I've been a commercial broker for about 29 years. I've been doing group medical and individual medical forever, so I'm pretty good at this. I came across Impact from a client of mine, said, hey, I got this new Impact company. And I said, be careful because, it's a religion-based company. Well, he sent it to me and I spent about a week to look into it and I've been hooked ever since. And I'm offering this alongside all of my companies, group medical, and save them a ton of money. Now, I just want to share my screen real quick because I want to really screen too. Let me know if you can see it. Give me a second. Someone give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, please. Perfect. Okay. Now, this happens to be one of the examples of how Impact restructures the price 72 to 75%, sometimes more. This happens to be my nephew. He is a 33-year-old, strong, hardworking. He came down what's called valley fever. Valley fever is a fungus that goes into your lungs, attaches your lungs, goes in your spinal cord, and goes to your brain and literally kills you if it's not diagnosed. So he was in the hospital for 15 days. This is all of the laboratories are working, so on. Now, in that 15 days, the bill was $214,434. Impact, right off the get-go, took off $179,713. The remaining balance of that $214,000, there's only $34,000 remaining. He had to pay his $150 copay because he was in the ER overnight. Then he had to pay his $2,500, and the rest went out to sharing. So after he paid his $2,500 deductible, okay, then he had a remaining balance of $1,415. So he paid his $2,500. Then he only had to pay 10% to additional $5,000 out of $214,000. He didn't even reach his max of an additional $5,000 out of pocket. That's amazing. Now I want to show you some bill from another client of mine that's about twice as big as this one. This is a commercial roofing company that I insure, liability, work comp, and group medical. I do everything for these persons, this company. This is the owner himself. He had a stroke, and it was pretty bad. He was in ICU for a week. We almost lost him. This bill for Desert Regional Medical Center from him was, you ready for this? $539,550. Let's just say $540,000. Impact took off right at the get-go, $515,817. Are you kidding me? So out of that $539,000, there's $23,000 out for sharing. Can you see that right there? He had to pay his $150 because it was an emergency room. He paid his $2,500. Then there was $18,900 balance left. He had to pay his 10%. Out of the $540,000, he only spent $47.58 out of pocket. He did not even reach his max of $5,000 out of pocket. So this calculates to be about 94 to 95% they knocked off the bill. I don't know any other company can do that. Now, I'm excited because I'm offering Impact with all my groups. And just so you know, it's completely ACA compliant, which means you can offer it along any company. So if you have 25 employees and 10 take Impact and 10 stay on the regular insurance, it's a fantastic way for companies to merge both of these entities together. So I just want to share that with you with my experience, and can't believe how much bills that they actually, or how much money they save. So that's really all I have to say. I just wanted to share those two humongous bills to show the power of the repricing structure. And with that, I'm going to go back and stop sharing. And I just want to say thank you and have a nice day.
Dante, thank you so much for being on today. And your perspective, 29 years commercial insurance. And, a lot of people get on the call, they listen, they love what they hear. But a lot of times their question is, what about if something catastrophic happens, like a stroke? And what an amazing example of a $500,000 medical bill that at the end of the day, that member's responsibility was under $5,000 on a $500,000 bill. And to Dante's point, I love how Impact advocates for their members and on average reprices a medical bill by 72%. even if they have a pre-existing condition. Although that particular ailment is not shareable, they will still reprice the medical bill on the member's behalf. Even before they've hit their PRA, as Dante showed in the example, they still reprice the medical bill on that member's behalf.